What's up? This is Rapids, and so it looks like Debra Lee has ruined BET. You noticed right away when she took over the network that everything went downhill from there. She started remaking the network in her own image and dismissing a lot of things that people love to watch on that network. So she got rid of Rap City. She got rid of BET Uncut. I think she got rid of Comedy Central. She was just making all these horrible decisions. But when she first started, that's when the first BET Awards show was beginning. So right away, she had Monique host the show for like 3 or 4 years in a row. It was just like there was no diversity in who she was having host the show. I think Debra Lee likes to hire people that look just like herself. So she likes a certain type of music and she likes a certain type of look. I believe she might be a feminist because it's just her decisions are very horrible, in my opinion. So she was basically every year the BET Awards honors a lifetime achievement artist, and she kept on only nominating people like Luther Vandross, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, Diana Ross. You see where I'm going with this? It's like there's no diversity in who she's choosing to honor, because there's tons of artists out there that deserve a lifetime achievement award, and all she would promote is people that she personally listens to. And she's very out of touch, obviously. One year, I think more recently, there must be other people getting more involved in her decision making. Maybe they have a board or some type of group of people now, because they must have noticed how horrible her decisions were. So now I think even one year Diddy might have been involved in producing an award show for them. So I believe when Diddy produced the show, it was so well received that it looks like Diddy is now in a bidding war to buy BET, or at least maybe be a majority shareholder or something, to where he has maybe a ranking to where he would have decision making that goes on with BET if he's successful with this. So I don't know how far this has gone. I don't know really if this has actually concluded or if this is going to happen or not, but that's just what they're talking about, is that they're looking for a possible new owner of BET, which would be incredible, because maybe they could bring back Rap City and all types of other shows. Because right now with Debra Lee in charge of BET, it's just, it's going downhill fast, and she's very woke. Like I said, I think she's a feminist. She only wants to hire people like Tyler Perry to do things, and there's so many other talented people that she could be giving a voice to, but she's just so stuck in her own little bubble, her own world, that she's just not doing a very good job at what she's supposed to be doing there as a CEO. She went right with, I believe she sold out the company. I don't think she really has any integrity, because you saw the same thing happen with a lot of other companies like Disney and MTV. For some reason, a lot of these companies are getting these woke people in charge of their organizations, and they just have these agendas and they just push it out there, because the way it's going, if Debra Lee continues to be the leader of BET, I mean, don't be surprised if Lil Nas X wins Rapper of the Year, sometime soon. It's like she's allowing BET to just reach levels that you wouldn't really think it would reach. And it's like she's catering to an audience that I don't believe is like the only audience that wants to watch BET. Because think about it, if like Diddy was in charge of BET and he started making deals to bring real talented filmmakers to the network and brings back Rap City and maybe makes a soul channel or a soul music portion. And, it's like, I believe if you get somebody in there that's creative and really knows what they're doing, I believe the network would be much better, instead of somebody like Debra Lee, who just has this very personal taste in everything. It's like she has a very personal taste, and you can see it clear as day. I mean, like I said, when she took over the BET Awards, not only did she have Monique hosting the show for like 3 or 4 years straight, but also you saw the BET logo was pink for like a couple years. It was like, so that's why I say I think she's a feminist. I don't think she has a diverse opinion on things. I think she's just so woke and narrow-minded in her agenda and what she wants to push, that she's just not giving other creative people a fair shot on the network. So I believe Diddy would be a much better choice to be running that show, and would bring it back to excellence, to where, you could really do something with that network and make it something to where more people could feel like they want to check it out and see what's on, instead of just a certain small demographic group that she's focused on, that she's catering to people with their own personal interest. And I believe she's anti-rap, if you ask me. And it's just like, hip-hop is, last time I checked, it was like the #1 form of music in the world. It just kept on taking off more and more. And then we got somebody at BET that hates rap. This is my opinion, but I believe she does not like rap. I don't believe Debra Lee is a fan. I think recently, like I said, people have been, it looks like they've been more involved in her decision making, to where I think she's not making all the decisions like she was before. Back to the BT Awards, you would know it's her because you would see for the first few years, she would have this, nothing against gospel, but she would have this long gospel section, and it's just basically people like her, like I said. So I don't know if you all noticed that or not, but I've noticed it for years, and it bothered me. She's been in charge for since, I think it was around 2000, must have been 2003 or something, maybe somewhere around that time. So she's been in charge of that network for about 20 years now, and I believe she ruined it. I think there is an audience for what she's doing. It's just not for everybody, though. So I really hope they get rid of her and get somebody else in there who's willing to make decisions for everybody, things that make decisions for that network, and make deals with artists and creative people who can make that network better and more excellent, and cater to a larger demographic, and not just her, whatever, category she wants to cater to. So let me know your thoughts about the CEO of BET, Debra Lee. Let me know what y'all think about her. Do you think she's doing a great job, or do you think they should replace her? And do you think Diddy should take the job? Maybe they should get a pension going and get some signatures and get her out of there. This has been Rapids. I'm going to leave some links for y'all in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm out of here.